Good evening, Sacred Ground.
Good evening.
When I was a kid, I used to go to the movies, and there was these huge theaters with big screens and dots all over them. And almost 70 years later, I'm joining the equivalency of the 35mm group. This is called, Is It Worth the Dots? Is it worth the dots? Are you creating an illusion or recording reality? How do you expect your images to move people from here to there? And where is here? And where is there? What is the mechanism of those sympathetic vibrations that ask me to feel the same way as you? Are you sponsored by Adolf Coors Brewing Company? Are you sponsored by Big Tobacco, by the National Football League, by the U.S. Army, or by the DVD of The Wolf of Wall Street? Are you sponsored at all? Are you all alone? All alone? All alone? Just hoping to have a small community and maybe one or two to carry on after you're gone? Is it, at long last, worth the dots? Can you, like Diego Velázquez, slip a small image of yourself into a portrait of the rootlings of a rich family?
Yeah.
Is it worth the words? Someone has to write them. Do you tie reality and imagination together like two opposing ends of the same shoelace? Is it a very real conversation with an imaginary pig? Will little green apples really bring rain? Will Stan Lee's alien friends give him a last ride home off of the asteroid? Will the vastness of the universe ever excuse Donald Trump? At least he doesn't kill the baby, said the nun, ignoring all the Catholic bones drying in the desert. Is it worth the effort? What makes you think that your snowflake is unique? What makes you think that someone somewhere will be standing in the snow, tongue outstretched, waiting to taste yours? Where is the colony of ants whose combined efforts will do the things that you cannot? Will imagine the details that you cannot? Will light the lights and set the stage, clothe the actors and feed them? And who will remind you of where you were and what you were doing and thinking and how it looked the last time that everything was rolling? Is it worth the time? Whose story is not being told? Who cannot see the light because it is just way too far up there? Who has the tears? Who has the joy? Who has the simple beauty and the sameness of each day? Who can even make it rhyme? Who can make it worth the time? Finally, is it worth the lives? Are there places you cannot go and still come back to tell the tale? Are there places where the bugs will crawl out of the walls to eat you alive? Places where they murder journalists or just assassinate their character so that no one will believe them? Consider all of this before you begin. Is it worth the dots?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.